Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Twitch Talk, the place where we bring you the best and brightest and most handsome and sexy of the streamers on Twitch and talk to them about their careers. Joining me from sunny Australia, the land down under, is none other than my co-host today. I get to be in the big boy chair. Syra, how are you doing today?
I'm doing well. It's pretty early, but we're getting there.
Hey, how you said it was like 7 a.m., I believe?
Yeah, it's 7 a.m. at the moment, so I've been up since, 4 a.m. I think it was?
That's true. That's true, because we had our morning meeting, and
we had our
you
morning
were
meeting,
forced to be a
4
part
a.m.
of that. You can't escape your responsibility, Syra. Don't
I
even
know.
try. Well, of course, folks, we've got two excellent guests for you today. Very excited about who's joining us. But before we get to our illustrious guests, let's start off with a little video we filmed at PAX South. We met up with several of the top streamers at the Twitch booth, which, by the way, if you've never been to a Twitch booth at a con, I got to tell you, it's a bumping place to be. So we bumped into a few people and asked them about their tips for becoming a better streamer. Can you give us a brief explanation of why you started streaming in the first place?
Sure. I always wanted to play video games for a living as a kid.
I've been playing video games all my life, which sounds super cliche, and everybody probably says that.
My job before I was a streamer was a trainer. I made a YouTube video for Battlefield 3, and that video blew up to like 500,000 views. And I realized at that point that I can combine my ability to teach and my gaming prowess to make a channel that people will watch.
And the second that I saw Twitch or Justin TV back then, I knew it. I was like, I have to do this as a career.
I've always been fascinated with live streaming. I was on Justin TV before Twitch was a thing, and before that, Ustream and all the other websites.
Well, I honestly did not know this existed. My dad was the one who really got me into it. We played Diablo when I was like a 6-year-old kid, and it was really my boyfriend who was already into Twitch. He'd come over and turn it on, and I'd be like, what are you watching? And he would watch, a League of Legends stream, and I'd be like, well, do they have Diablo? And he'd pull up a Diablo stream, and I'd be like, this is really cool. I was in college, and I was playing Call of Duty, Black Ops.
Funny story, but college roommate literally wanted to watch me play a game, and we were going our separate ways, and I was like, well, too bad you can't watch. And he's like, I can. There's this one website you can go to, and I can watch you play the game. That's literally why I started the channel.
And I was like, I'm going to record my footage and make montages as a joke. And then later on, I found out about all of this, and I was like, oh, this can actually be a thing. So I started doing it for fun, and now I'm here.
Nicest people you've ever met, by the way. If you ever get a chance to go to a con and hang out with Twitch streamers, I would love to say that this is an endorsement just because of the show, but seriously, they're extremely nice people. And we have more nice people with us today. Two individuals with absolutely remarkable voices. We've got ExcessiveProfanity and Elspeth. Guys, how are you doing today?
Hey,
What's up?
doing great. How you doing?
Do you hear that? It's like music. It's like music coming straight. If you don't have headphones on, put it on, and it's like that ASMR stuff. You just feel good. You feel good listening to that.
Oh yeah, it's even better when you get right up close to the mic because no one's expecting it.
There it is.
I gotta give that a
try. That's exactly what the people came here for. That's exactly what they came here for. Guys, how are you doing today? Welcome to Twitch Talk. How is the day treating you? Because Excessive, you are over in Australia, are you not?
I am. Bright and sunny Melbourne summer day. It's 7:18 a.m. It's 27 degrees Celsius. 7 a.m.
Nobody knows what that means. Not a single
right. Sorry. It's like fucking 150 degrees or whatever.
Elspeth, what degree Celsius is it where you are?
Oh God, probably like negative 70. I don't know. It's cold and it's really rainy here and it's nasty outside, but it was great because I got my coffee and I don't have to go outside at all. Yay!
Yay!
Yay for that!
Beautiful. I used to live in Iowa myself, so I know what those days were like, where as long as I get a hot beverage and a locked door and I don't have to leave at all day, winter's not bad. It's when you have to open a window or face the reality of your living conditions that things become a problem. Guys, we're here to talk about Twitch, about your background, stuff like that. So let's just kick things off with a little bit of personal history. Cody, why don't you hit us first? What made you get started in streaming?
It's a pretty simple answer, unfortunately. Man versus game is why I started streaming. I came in through the esports track a little bit like you, I guess, watching Day9 play StarCraft. And then he raided, I wasn't familiar with raiding at the time, but he raided into a guy called Man versus Game, who I'm sure you all know, and if you don't, you really should. Pretty much the definitive variety broadcaster on Twitch. And I thought, fuck, I could do that.
Who hasn't thought, fuck?
Right.
Every once in a while.
Well, see, my background was as a games writer. So I was traveling the world and writing articles and reviews and stuff for video games, which was, as far as I was concerned, the best job ever. And then I immediately was just smashed in the face with some guy who had a much better job than me. I mean, he didn't even have to write about the games that he played. He just played them, and it was. So I was like, yeah, that's what I'm doing. And yeah, that soon after I quit my job and started this shit, and then here we are, 3 years later tomorrow. 3 years tomorrow.
Dude, congrats.
Yeah, congratulations.
Thank you. Oh my god.
Elspeth, what about you? It's same story. You hang out with Man versus Game, and you had a deep manly voice, so you decided to just go with it.
Yes, I'm a closet Australian. I just perfected my American accent. I didn't want anybody to know. My Australian accent's pretty shit. It's pretty shit, actually. I really thought it's actually terrible.
I literally just sit here when Cyrus says no. I just sit here and I go nar.
No.
I
remember the real R in it, yeah.
No. I came over from YouTube, actually. I had a YouTube channel where I was doing all of these weird voice impersonations, and friends of mine were like, hey, have you ever heard of Twitch? I'm like, yeah, I've only seen it a couple times here and there, but they recommended that I try it because I love gaming and I love talking to people, and I pretty much live on the internet as is.
Don't we all?
So yeah, don't we all? Right. So I came over and just like told everyone, hey guys, I'm doing this new shit. It's real cool. You should all come over and follow my channel. Even though I had nothing planned, I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. And yeah, I started watching just a bunch of different streams. One of my favorite people ever is Dodger from Press Heart to Continue. She's like, she's such a role model for me. So I watch her streams, and I was just like, I want to emulate what she's doing. I want to be very interactive and just very, very real, like just a very real streamer where it's just like, real emotions, like shit happens. It's just, people understand that it's another person streaming and not just a show. But yeah, it was really, really cool how it just kind of like took off. I've been streaming for like a year and a half now, and it's like the best decision ever made.
That's fantastic.
Met like so many close friends. It's incredible. Like it's like a family, really. After a while, you're just wow.
Now I know that Syra's got her own questions she wants to ask, but I'd like to address the elephant in the room real quick, if you don't mind, with your permission, Syra.
You went there.
Yeah,
if I may go off the book. Obviously, Cody is the voice double for Pierce Brosnan, but Elspeth has her own voice acting career of her own. I want everybody in chat to close your eyes real quick for those of you who aren't familiar with Elspeth's background. And Elspeth, could you hit us with a little bit some trademark lines and see if chat can figure out who you are responsible for voicing?
Sure. I think one of the big ones is once a Vandal Gunner, always a Vandal Gunner. And that's the big one.
I literally just heard our technical director from the next room go, yes.
There's also, is that a rocket in your pocket? That's a big one too.
Oh, whoo! Getting hot in here? Is it just me? So
It's not just you.
Elspeth, obviously, for those of you who didn't pick up on it, Elspeth is the voice of none other than Tristana in League of Legends, and I just think that's so incredible. Why don't you do us a quick favor and let us know how you got that work to begin with? You said you had a YouTube channel. How did you get discovered by a big company like Riot Games?
Very weird path. I started off wanting to write music for games, so I attended the Game Developers Conference, and I met a lot of audio contacts through there. And you know how you never know what you're gonna get through anybody that you meet. Anyone is just a contact from anywhere, and you never know what opportunities are gonna pop up. So one of my friends on Facebook was the sound designer for Riot, and he said, hey, we really liked your YouTube video where you did all the impersonations and we passed it around the office and stuff. I was like, wow, thanks, man, that's legit. And then he was like, we're holding auditions for Tristana and we really want you to read for her. And I was like, ugh. At this point, I had never considered being in League. I was just wanting to do the impersonations. Like, this is really cool. I didn't think something like that would actually happen. So they sent me the auditions, and I read them all in my closet, and I sent them back to them, and they were like, sounds great. We're going to fly you out to Santa Monica to actually read for the character. And I was just like, my mind was blown, dude. Like, thank God I wore my brown pants that day, because it was something. So we get out there, and they're super nice people. Everyone there just really, really enjoys what they do, and they're so kind and happy and just positive, good conversationalists. It's incredible. They're a really, really cool company. So I'm really happy to have worked for them. Pretty honored to be a part of the game. But yeah, that's pretty much how it happened. They were just like, hey, do the thing, and I did the thing.
Do the thing, so I did the thing.
Do the thing. That's TLDR.
That's
do the thing. I did the
thing. You should be a writer.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice and succinct.
Yep.
Now, just quickly, we've got Scarfino up in chat, and he was actually supposed to be on today, but schedules got mixed up, so he will most likely be on next week. So hi to Scarfino.
G'day, Scar. How are you, mate? Scar's good, man. He's good quality.
He is good quality. He's a great guy. Now, you guys play a variety of games. What games are you excited for this year?
I guess we better get the Dark Souls 3 out of the way nice and early. Yeah. Hard not to be. I'm personally in the sort of, I wish they'd release that a little bit later camp. Like, it's a little too much Souls for me at the moment. They're getting a bit Assassin's Creedy. One game a year, two games a year. Yeah. I just, as a Metal Gear fan, I'm kind of like, I'm used to waiting a long time for that big release and then just devouring it all at once. That said, it's Souls, so I'm going to play the shit out of it.
Well, not to mention the fact that the Souls games are just like these soul-crushingly hard games. So as soon as you get all the way through Dark Souls 2, they're like, here's another one. Thought you were done, motherfucker.
See, Cody and I were on like opposite ends of the spectrum with that. He plays those, and he's so good at them. And I'm like, I get 10 minutes into it, I'm like, wow, fuck this game, I'm done. I'm done. It makes me so unbelievably salty. I'm like, please, I just want an easy game. Give me like Mario Maker or some shit. I can't do this anymore.
I do the
Souls
same.
games, man. Oh god! But see, you can rage. It's, I don't know how you're not throwing things. I would be like tossing stuff out the window, like
regularly. I got a padded room for exactly that reason.
Oh man, I'm excited for Twilight Princess HD. I can't wait for that to come out. That's gonna be this coming month, I think. Oh god, I love Zelda games personally. I'm a huge fan. I think I don't meet many people who are like, wow, I really don't like the Zelda series, but yeah, I'm very excited for that. I think No Man's Sky is supposed to come out this year. I've been so hyped for that ever since they announced it. I'm like, God, that game looks freaking cool, but I have no idea when it's actually supposed to come out. I think they said later this year at some point. I don't know. I want to play the shit out of it.
What is
that was great.
what is the game that Linkle is supposed to be in? Is that Twilight Princess HD? Are they introducing a female version of Link in that game, or does she have her own thing coming out? I actually am not up on my Zelda lately.
Link is, I mean, he's pretty much the main character in the Zelda universe.
I mean Linkle. Sorry, the female version of Link. Yeah, no, I know who Link is.
That's Zelda.
Yeah, I was like, oh god, is he gonna be like?
You were extremely polite about it though. You're like,
I didn't want to be a douchebag.
Link is an icon of gaming.
I didn't want to be like, yeah, so Zelda's not the guy. Linkle, okay, yeah. I don't know. I haven't heard anything. Yeah, Hyrule Warriors DS apparently.
Oh, I see.
That's gonna be a thing.
Gotcha.
I remember Cody was playing Hyrule Warriors too. That's another stream I tuned in, and I was just like, this game looks tough as fuck.
It ambushed me, man. I was like, yeah, this is going to be cool. I'll play. I ended up playing it for like a month and a half straight.
What is it? It's like, I played a little bit, but I never played. What is it based off of?
Dynasty Warriors.
Dynasty Warriors. I was like, it's based off of a similar type of game where you just like fight hordes of enemies and just go ham.
It's just that it's the first decent Dynasty Warriors game in a while, and it's just draped with rad Zelda references from start to finish. Combat's really fun. It's got a good sense of fun grinding. It's top notch. The DS version's looking pretty sweet too. Can't wait to play that actually.
Well, now I have to go buy Zelda Warriors. I was going to pay my rent, but that can wait, right, guys?
Now, Elspeth, before we started the stream, you actually said that Cody was the first person you ever subbed to.
Yes. I remember. How the fuck did I find Cody? I think it was our mutual friend Elegy of Games, Nick.
Was it Elegy?
Great guy. Yep, it was Elegy. I'm 199% sure it was Elegy.
I thought it was Kev.
Was it Kev? Was it Kevin?
From Power Up.
I think.
I thought it was Kev because he got you to do the sub welcome thing, yeah.
Oh yeah, he did. But I think I heard about you through. I'm just gonna say that those two guys really helped. Like they brought you into my life, Cody. And yeah, Kevin from Power Up Audio, great guy. I've worked with him so many different times. He's a creative director for Power Up Audio. They've done like Crypt of the Necrodancer. They've done the Darkest Dungeon. So many different games. And I actually did the sub sound for. When people subscribe to Cody's channel, I actually did that for a while, and I think I welcome sir or madam to the expletives. I think that was the. So I had to read it in Cadence's voice, like "Welcome, sir or madam, to the expletives." Yeah. Someone said they were like, "Oh, is that Cadence from Crypt of the Necrodancer?" So that was a great feeling. And but yeah, Cody, his enthusiasm, his general like love for his community, and the way he plays games, like. Fuck this shit. I'm like, wow, I relate so much to him. No, Cody is he's been an idol of mine for a long time on Twitch as well. So when I started out, it was really like, I really hope I get to where Cody is someday. Like not to be like a super kiss ass or anything, but he really
please, did it. No, I love it. It's great.
In an effort to unite your two worlds, I actually watched. I only found out about Crypt of the Necrodancer through watching a Day 9 stream, and was it cool to work with that team, because like the whole milieu behind Crypt of the Necrodancer is so fun and so like it's this great combination of like retro humor and crushing difficulty. And just creative, a creative new take on a dungeon crawler. Was it a lot of fun to work with that team? Because I can only imagine that it was.
It was an absolute blast. I mean, everyone on that team loved what they were doing, and they were very, very passionate about it. The director, Ryan Clark, the guy who pretty much like it just came from him. He is one of the nicest people I've ever met in my entire life. Just so kind and just very. He's so fucking Canadian, man. Like he's so considerate. He's so considerate of your time, and they were just very, very, very good people to work with. It was just fun. It was a fun time because recording with them was just easy. They made it really, really easy, and it was the first game that I had ever really worked on. But yeah, I after that it was just kind of like you you just kind of have this relationship with people. Yeah,
There it is.
shirt!
Oh, the perfect plug. Oh, beautiful.
Yes. But yeah,
So
and then
good.
after, you have a couple shots with them, you're just like, wow, these guys are amazing.
You guys are my best friends.
Right,
Oh.
exactly. That was another game I recorded in my closet, and they were like, yeah, everything sounds great. I'm like, cool, I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, they were very, very nice people. Very awesome.
You know the problem with traveling to Canada, right? Is the traffic is so much worse because after there's an accident, the two people involved have to apologize to each other for an hour.
Yeah, I heard that.
I'm Australian and I've heard that, for fuck's sake.
Oh, man. Now, just a reminder, everyone, that you can actually tweet out your questions for Cody and Elspeth with the hashtag TwitchTalk, and we'll read them off on stream while they're playing some games of Hearthstone.
Now's your chance, everybody.
Should get interesting.
What do you want to know?
Yeah, let's go deep. Let's give them a hard time, shall we?
Bring it on.
Now, one of the questions that we got for our guests last week on the show was, what's the most embarrassing thing that you've ever had happen to you on stream?
Oh God, I have embarrassing moments like every day. Like, well, that was a fuck up. I can't believe I did that on stream. And then it's like, well, there's always tomorrow. Nope, same deal. So, yeah, it's gonna take me a minute to think.
Here we go again.
Actually,
I can really only think of that time where I, I thought the show had ended and I brought up YouPorn and, we got to my after show ritual and then realized I was still. Nah. I thought we were doing shit jokes. I thought that's where we were at. No, all right. I am embarrassed every second of every day that I am live. So I really can't think of a specific moment in the Elsbeth camp there.
I remember. I was doing, this was for my anniversary, my 1 year anniversary of being on Twitch. And I had, at the time, my green screen was actually hanging up. I had it tacked to my ceiling instead of tacked on the wall because my computer setup was in a corner. So I couldn't have it on a wall right behind me. So I had to have it tacked up like a sheet. And my sister came in and she just wanted to say hey to everybody because she does that on the stream a lot. And then she stumbled and fell on the green screen because it was so close to my bed, ripped the whole thing down. Then my studio lights, which were very precariously perched on my desk, fell over. So it looked like my entire stream had just crashed and freaking a spaceship had hit in my room or something. It was amazing. And I was like, oh God, you could not punch the blush off my cheeks. I was just like, I'm so sorry, everybody.
Is this a Chris Farley sketch?
No, seriously, that's
hey,
really what it felt like. Yeah. But I mean, she felt really bad, but I wasn't even mad at her. I was just like, oh God, I need to get a better setup. It was just that harsh reminder, what are you doing with this? This doesn't even look like a room anymore. Yeah, it's bad.
Just wait till she's done falling and everything's settled and just go, ta-da!
Ta-da!
It was all planned.
Yeah. Yeah, Maddie's pretty amazing though. My dog barks a lot on stream too.
Do
all the
people like
time.
that or hate? Because I feel like animals will only enhance a stream. I've never seen an animal introduced on a stream and people were like, ugh.
Surprisingly they're okay with it. Sometimes she'll bark and people are like, oh gosh, that is a real dog. It's not just something that she's holding up to be like, look how cute this dog is. She's
a
under
crazy
my bed
person
right
with
now,
a stuffed dog. Be like,
yeah,
here's
exactly.
my
Guys,
dog.
look at my dog. No,
He's really real.
She is really real.
Super real. She poops and it's awful. And
Yup. A little fur baby.
I've actually got 2 little kitties coming in 4 more weeks.
What?
My mum. Yeah, I know, right? I'm freaking out.
Are they kittens or are they just small cats?
No, they were just born 3 weeks ago. So we're going every week to my mum's place because her cat had the kittens. And just sort of getting to know them a bit better. And then I think it's 4 more weeks Monday where we can take them home and fall in love again.
Oh,
It's going to be great.
Good luck,
Connor.
by the way, because baby animals are both the cutest and most terrifying. Like they're absolute terrorists when they're little. Because I got a puppy, and everybody told me, "Are you sure you want a puppy? Are you sure you want a?" And I'm like, "Yeah, man, get it me." And then several successive nights of no sleep later, I realized what they meant, and that it was too late to go back, and that we had thrown away the receipt, so we couldn't return it to the dog. No, I kid, of course. He's an absolute furball. It's difficult at first, and it is absolutely worth it. Unlike kids.
Right? Yeah. Yeah, you gotta watch out for the human kind of puppy, because that one's probably gonna stay with you a really long time. So you're just kind of like stuck with that one. But yeah, puppies are great. I mean, the first time my sister and I, we were like, we really want a dog. We really want to get a dog because we love animals, and I wish I could have cats. I'm super allergic to them, but puppies are, they're awesome too. So we go to see this puppy, and we're just like, well, I guess we're taking her home. There's no you see the dog, you're just like, oh God, okay.
And we actually went to a breeder, like a qualified, trained breeder who went through all the certification and everything, because we wanted an Australian Shepherd. And I don't know if you've ever seen a Blue Merle Australian Shepherd, but they're like the most gorgeous thing ever created. And we really wanted one, and the mother didn't have any. And so she's like, we're really sorry about that. You can wait till the next litter. We do have this one puppy left, and he was like a different color. And as soon as that picture popped up on my phone, I'm like, there. And like my wife and I both like simultaneously texted each other, nope, we're taking it. No, it's just once you see that face, it's like, nope, this decision is already made for me.
Yeah. Had that same feeling recently.
Now, of course, TwitchCon 2016 was announced recently. Were you guys at TwitchCon last year?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What did you think?
It was great. It was amazing. I felt like I was in some type of sorority, but with just a bunch of other people, because we were like, woohoo! Taking off my shirt and whipping it around. No, I didn't do that. But now
I remember that. Good one.
It was seriously, it felt like a family reunion. It was so weird. I was like, oh my God. Like, I've never seen these people, right? I've never met people in it like IRL. Like, I don't know you, but once they say like, hey, I'm so and so, this is my handle on Twitch, I'm like, oh my God. Like, you get to meet all of these people who are supporting you. You also get to meet like your favorite streamers who are there, and I was just like, oh, it was amazing. It's such a cool experience. Oh my God, I could talk about TwitchCon like all day.
Did we just become best friends?
You want to go do karate in the garage? Yes.
I was completely hammered. I really was, in a variety of different ways. TwitchCon was at the end of a 5-week trip to the US, where we did Seattle for PAX, and then we went to Vegas, and then back to Seattle to hang out with Danny, and then California, Irvine, to hang out with Witwix, and then we went to Michigan in the Midwest to hang out with Dick Hammer. That was with my mate Darius Carlin, music composer in video games. He's cool. Darius is sick. And then finally the last leg was TwitchCon in San Fran. So I was just wrecked. I've been traveling around forever, 12 flights or something. I mean, it was amazing, but it was more surreal than it should have been, because you're in that sort of sleep deprived, tired haze, Yeah. It was good though. The party. Oh my God, the party. Sorry?
What are you guys looking forward to this year then?
I'm still trying to work. Yeah. It's in San Diego this year, which should be interesting.
It is. I've never actually been to San Diego, so I hear that it's a really, really cool place.
They have a really cool zoo, from what I understand.
Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
San Diego
cool.
Zoo. You're right. I've heard of that. It must be cool. Yeah.
That's pretty much the only thing.
Amazing. Everyone can just go to the zoo.
We do have a thing though. I think Sarah's definitely going to get to it. We started with Gover, and she really wants to get Twitch Dodgeball in place. We're still not sure whether she wants to. TwitchCon Dodgeball. We're still not sure whether she wants to do it just so she can hit people in the face with hard rubber balls. But either way, we're trying to get some momentum for TwitchCon Dodgeball. So please rally your support. I know, right?
I'm
like
in.
how
Totally in.
Absolutely.
I will dodge the fuck out of that ball. If you know what I'm saying.
Seriously.
It sounds incredible. Like get like, and imagine like the viewership if you just put like some webcams above like a court and just watched like 6 million viewers worth of Twitch streamers just belting each other right in the
Just
face.
give like everybody a GoPro and like attach it to their head or something like that. So we're all running around. That would be so great.
Chase, are you watching this? Are you in the chat? Are you You can
Make
have
it
this
happen,
idea
Chase.
for free.
Jimmy actually tweeted at me the other day. The TwitchCon account tweeted out and asked what people want to see this year. And Jimmy actually tweeted out. Jimmy from Twitch tweeted out, and he was like, "TwitchCon Dodgeball, sorry, Mila."
Yes.
And I was like, "Yes,
Yeah.
I've got to make this happen." So, guys, TwitchCon #TwitchCon Dodgeball on Twitter. We're gonna force them to make it a thing.
Yes.
Just
Yes.
for Ali. Just for 2MG over C squared.
The thing that to follow up with that idea that going to TwitchCon and having a great, like you said, it was like being a part of a sorority, you know, without the hazing. It's crazy. Not that happens. It's got to be said that every Twitch streamer we've talked to has talked about what a community this is. You know, did you guys feel that when you went to TwitchCon? Was it as real as it feels when you're sitting in chat and you see other streamers, you see your followers? Was it exactly like sitting at home except you had all your friends in the same physical location?
Not at all. It was the exact opposite.
I feel like it was very, very different. You know, you get you see these people like it's weird because when you're talking on Twitch, you're essentially talking to yourself and you read chat and you answer questions and stuff. And that's really the only way you can kind of foster that communication. But when you're actually with people, you know, people can interject. You can't just like ban anybody that you don't want to hang out with, you know? So it's kind of like, and not that happened for me, but that's essentially, you know, you gotta, people expect you to be on all the time, like entertaining 24/7. And I'm like, bro, I haven't even had my coffee yet. I'll talk to you in like 10 minutes. Okay, dude. You know, so it's, you have to, you know, have the concentrate on the people element as opposed to like the screen element.
It's definitely different.
Yeah, it's way different.
The biggest challenge for me, I think, was that nobody ever tells you what their fucking name is. They come up and they're like, "Yo, it's you," and you're like, "Fuck yeah, it's you."
Yeah.
Who are you?
Holy shit, you.
I've never seen you before.
It's
I don't
both
know
of
who you
us.
are. And then they eventually tell you their name, and you're like,
Yeah.
"Motherfucker, thank you." You know, but I feel like we need some name tags, maybe, which Twitch do at PAX really well. Did they do it at TwitchCon?
They
Maybe
didn't do
no,
it.
They did it at
they didn't.
TwitchCon.
I've got a $1 million
They
idea.
did it at TwitchCon. Did you?
Oh shit!
You just didn't get one, did you?
Yeah. Whoops.
They did it at TwitchCon.
I've
No, but
got
not for me. Everybody knows who I am. I mean, for them.
I've got $1 million idea, and Chase, if you're hearing this one, you can have it too. Instead, if we want to really fix the social interaction at TwitchCon, simulate the chat experience, everybody that attends that isn't a streamer has to wear a Velcro shirt, and you give Velcro patches to the different streamers that have their name on it. And so as soon as somebody steps over the line, you just like slap a patch on them, and then they're officially banned from talking to you. So just like Twitch chat. So like you see this guy like walk around with all these patches. They're like, "Oh, hey man, how you doing? Did you get to talk to Firefox?" "No, I'm banned from her channel."
I know
So
some
we could
people
get our
that
mod
would
teams
probably.
up.
I know people that would probably go around purposefully trying to collect all the banned badges, be like, "Look how many channels I got banned from, bro."
Just walk up to every female streamer and yell "grill," and
Yeah,
boom.
that'll do it. That'll do it.
Alrighty, I feel like we should get some Hearthstone play going. So if you guys wouldn't mind jumping into game.
In. Let's do it.
in game. Jump on in there.
So which
Get
of you
in
guys
there.
are
Get
either of
in
you
there.
guys like a ringer at this, and you're like, oh, I guess I'll play some casual heart, and you're just preparing to just destroy.
Oh, you
the
haven't
other
heard
one.
of me before? Mate, I watched the last 7 years of Hearthstone tournaments. All of them.
That's incredible.
Yeah, I know, right?
Under different
the
names.
Pre-launch. Yeah. Very different names. No, I'm great at this game.
You're playing the
Oh,
long
God.
con, yeah.
Cody is just gonna completely destroy me at this.
Not a chance.
Yo,
To be
dude,
fair-
I played it a couple times, maybe like max 10.
Oh
But
yeah, I'm gonna fucking ruin you.
yeah, you are definitely gonna destroy me at it. That's okay.
All right, I'll pick my real shit decks then. It's fine. Don't worry. I got some new ones to try out.
Again, for everyone in chat, if you have any questions for either of our guests, you can tweet them out with the hashtag TwitchTalk, or also you can post them in the chat there and tag .esports, and we'll get around to them.
And I will do my best to click on all of the map elements furiously, because that's what I normally do when I play Hearthstone, is I just click on the stuff in the corners until my finger gets tired.
Oh, man.
And we're in.
You are in. Excellent. Let me go ahead and grab you. There we go. Spectate.
I'm
Technology's a
so
wonderful
scared.
thing.
No, dude, I'm gonna get so wrecked.
It'll all be over soon.
Appearing daily for thousands of people is nothing, but this, on the other hand,
Serious business.
There's some stakes here, man.
all right, let's.
We
go.
got this. All right. Now I'm starting to get worried. Fuck, is she playing me? Is this a hustle?
No, I swear, dude. I'm
Just really amazing.
totally bad at it.
Better not be a hustle.
You get. Let's see. Oh no, never mind. I was gonna help Elspeth cheat if she's at such a disadvantage.
Yeah.
You guys are like a mirror image of one another.
Got a little music in there. There we go. Beauty. Got to get in the zone.
I'll just sit here and
That
zap
Hearthstone
Cody with a
music.
laser. I'm sure. You
Oh, the laser one! I didn't even notice. Yes. Boom. Shoot. Die. I missed. Shit. Wait, no, I know how to do this. Right.
I've still.
Yeah.
Nope, got it.
Fuck 'em, boom.
What the flip? Oh, just there's a button.
Oh, man.
Oh wow, I'm like creating things over there. Hang on, I got a button that I gotta press over there.
I still can't get this one to make anything. I feel like, I mean, if somebody in chat, please inform me. Can I swear to God, I've seen a sheep or something in this teleporter. Oh wait, no, I created a fruit.
Oh, I created a boot.
And I created a
pressed-
plum.
I can press the button and mine shows it. Yep, I have as a boot. I just have a boot.
just a boot.
Just a boot.
What do you think about that?
Oh.
I created a boot. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, we have a question from Regiment in Twitch chat asking, what were your biggest donations? And what were you playing or doing when you got them? I'm going to add that in.
Oh, you got it, woman. Sorry, what was that question again?
What were your biggest donations? And I'm going to add in what were you doing or playing when you got them?
I got a pretty big one today.
Nice.
Almost my biggest, which was from Notch. I baited it out of him in pure broadcaster style. People were saying that he wasn't the real Notch. So I'm like, Notch, buddy, there's really only one way you can prove you are right now. Let's just drop a shitload of cash into my donation bin, right? And $2,000 later. Thanks, buddy.
Wait, seriously?
Notch, I swear to God, even if I wasn't killing it, Notch would be keeping me alive. He's a doll. Love him.
Well, he's
Definitely one of my favorite
I mean,
people.
he was in the news probably half a year ago or something like that because he bought this really fancy penthouse in Beverly Hills, and then we found out that he outbid Kanye West for the penthouse, and this is when Kanye West still had money. So important.
It was Beyonce and Kanye or something like that.
$53 million in debt or whatever it is.
Yeah. Notch, on the other hand, is doing just fine.
It's got it going on.
He also.
What about you, Elspeth?
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I think the biggest like one shot was 1,000. And that was from Tosh Tigo, who actually like for some reason got banned on Twitch, which was really weird.
Oh.
A lot of people were saying like, oh, he's a huge supporter of the community, and I don't know what happened with him, but it was like I wasn't even playing anything. I was just talking to people, and this person that I'd never heard of before came in and was like, I'm just gonna give you this money randomly. And I was like, I was floored, just completely floored. Like, how do you have that much drop at a time, you know? But yeah, super, super kind. And then I feel like just, you know, so many different people have given just over the course of like me streaming. I know one of my biggest supporters is a guy named Frankie from Florida who has given Frankie.
How good is he, man? He's so
Dude,
cool.
he is given, I think, somewhere between like over like 8K at this point to my stream.
Wow.
Holy
It's freaking
crap.
nuts,
Crazy.
dude.
He's been pretty generous to me as well. He's a good
Yeah.
bloke.
Yeah,
Always
he's
enters my show
incredible.
with "G'day, mate" every time.
Yeah, he's a great guy. He's a great guy. Super, super supportive. So, yeah, one of my biggest supporters is him. And yeah, as far as the one shots, I think it's 1K has been the biggest. I'm gonna try and tweet Notch and be like, "Yo, hey, what's up, man? How you doing?"
Looking good, Notch. You
Looking good, dude. Like what you do with your hair, man.
Oh, brilliant. I think we're gonna go with that, and then just ignore your shit.
Uh-oh.
Blow me.
This is how it starts.
It's where it begins. Let the sensei do his job. This is a new deck I just built recently, actually. The idea was to take the Tink Rogue. Sheep!
Oh, the
You cheeky scrank. All right. I'll see how it's gonna be. Oh, and then the missiles as well. Very cute. No. Yes. No!
Oh,
All right. Okay. All right.
that's gonna leave a mark.
Oh, wrong play. You don't want that sensei sitting there, man. He's gonna ruin you. All right.
I think one of us is taking this more seriously than the other. You're dead, bitch. I'm gonna.
No idea.
You
I
are
have
so
my
done.
No, dude, I promised the cartel a lot of money, so I have to win this game.
This ends now.
This has to be my winning game.
For those of you who aren't in on the joke, we before the stream we had the S in Elspeth's name capitalized, so we were joking that Elspeth was her cartel name, and
Elspeth. That is
Elspeth.
It's Elspeth.
free El Chapo.
I'll save you.
Pirate.
Oh man. So okay, Cody, you've got to explain the black and white. How did why
God.
black and white?
I don't. Okay, so the original. Okay, well, let's get to the original story then. All right.
All right.
A couple of guys I used to work with when I was in Holland, when we were sort of just experimenting with broadcasting. That was mean, Elspeth. It was very mean.
Sorry, bud.
Okay, so we wanted. The idea was we made our first Twitch channel. It was called A Game of Cones. And the idea was we get really high and we play games on Twitch. But these guys are like classy, sick sort of CEOs, CTOs and stuff of companies. They didn't want their faces on the camera, right? So I created this black and white effect where they sort of were silhouettes in the background. And then I was, like, you could see me, but you couldn't see them. You could just see that they were there. And that's how this effect first worked. I don't know if it's a bit tweaked at the moment, but the idea was that they could sit there in the background and not have to show their faces on camera. And then, yeah, when I started my own show, I was like excessive profanity, black and white. You know how a lot of films, when it gets too gory or too excessive, they go to flick to the black and white or whatever. Kill Bill comes to mind.
Yep.
Yeah, and just sort of, you know, it's sort of snowballed from there, I guess. Now I can't imagine what casting would be like without it. Like, you'd see all the fucking crow's feet and the worry lines and shit. Oh God. Yeah, that's fine. Let's just do it. Let's just get serious.
No.
Boom.
Oh.
All right. Hello. We can go higher than that. Yeah. We can go higher than that. This deck is so hard to play, but God, when you get the right top deck, it all comes together so nicely.
So nice. Everyone in chat saying that now all of Australia is black and white, but obviously
that's
true because
the
I'm
truth.
in colour. So.
Yeah, she's an Aussie. Can't you tell?
And I'm in Australia at the moment. So maybe it's just
You don't live here though, right?
No, I don't. I live over in the US now.
Nice.
The greatest country in the world.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what it is.
Visit Australia and then tell us that.
Get out!
What's up, bitch?
Get out with your Ragnar the Fire Dragon thing.
Jerk face.
Jerk. You big wow.
Let's finish this.
Oh my. Oh my.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up, yo.
Elspeth, I have good news and bad news.
Oh jeez.
The good news is you have a fulfilling career doing what you love. The bad news is you're about to lose this game.
You know, that's good. I'm just gonna have to change my name.
Going
Rated
to
for sucks video games,
Ghost
yo.
State's Witness.
That'll catch on.
Yeah, whatever. Excessive pro poopy butt.
Oh my god!
Sick burn
He
grill.
doesn't even have a
Don't
response.
mess with the best.
Oh, the counterspell. Sorry, it had to happen. Oh.
Oh no, I didn't get to spam my greetings.
Oh.
Greetings.
Sorry about that.
So BM.
Rips.
I think that's
So
actually
BM.
the best part about playing Hearthstone is just spamming the greetings.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I got a
Do we
friend who's all about that.
Do we want to load up another game?
I'm down.
Absolutely.
Fuck
I'm
yeah.
down to get my stuff pushed in a little bit more.
I'll play with a really, really shit deck this time.
Yes, please. I need a handicap.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how bad would you say that deck was for you, Cody?
How bad? Well, it's just my newest. The thing I find with that deck is I can get my weapon up to like plus 13, and then if you use a Blade Flurry, it breaks the weapon, but does that damage to every enemy on the board. So all of their units plus them. So what I usually do is keep the 2 durability on the dagger, punch 1 for 13, and then Blade Flurry for another 13 plus 13 to everyone. But I've found that usually comes out 1 in every 10 games with that deck. So, it's a bit of a gamble.
A little card called
Usually-
Harrison Jones that'll sort of ruin that fun.
Yep. He's nasty. Can't wait for the new meta. Really excited.
I just use a lot of sheep.
Yeah, the sheep are good. The sheep are good. This is another newish deck, but yeah, all right. I'll just let you know now, Elsbeth. I've never lost a game with it, so
Suck one.
let's get started, shall we?
Oh my goodness, they're so cute. Murloc, tiny Finn, look at his butt cheek.
Oh my god. That is
Yeah, you know what's up.
that is adorable.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
All right, Regiment has another question for you guys. Any tips to give for people that are starting streaming?
Only one. Don't ask for tips. It's a very personal process.
Okay.
You need to figure this shit out for yourself. It's the only chance you have is creating something legitimately unique, and you'll only do that by tapping into your own shit. Watch and learn, obviously, borrow as much as you can, but you really have to go on this journey on your own, and in doing so, you'll have the best chance of creating something that's inherently yours and unique. Which I feel personally is the only chance of success you have on Twitch, which is, saturated or whatever. You've really got to stand out.
That's true. I feel that's one thing about God damn it. That's one thing I feel about Twitch is that it's very, very saturated. There are how many? It was like 13 million or something like that. I think I saw the stats that there are 13,
it's like 17 million a month now.
Something crazy, a crazy amount of streamers, who are just starting out. So it's no, you killed my elephant.
So, I did.
You're a jerk. So it's like I'm just gonna put out my hyena.
Right.
And I feel like you definitely have to, echoing what Cody said, you have to find your own like niche kind of thing, like find out what works for you. I'm just gonna go ahead and say that, if you have a gimmick, that'll work too. I mean, a lot of people like to be entertained, so if you have something that makes you fun to watch, wow, getting disrespected right now. It's ridiculous. But yeah, it can be tough. It can be really tough. And some days it does feel like a grind. I don't know if you've ever felt like this, Cody, but it's like sometimes it's just like, oh God, I don't want to stream today. I don't know what I'm gonna play, and I want to just like
entertaining.
Right. It's like you don't feel like entertaining, but usually at the end,
that's your job.
It's your job, exactly.
And I can't tell you how many days I've got up and just thought that I was going to have the worst cast, and it turned out to be the best. Yep. It's uncanny, actually.
Really? Definitely.
Sometimes you just go in with the shittiest mentality, and that's when your own, and I don't want to sound too wanky here, but your community can really flip that around, Yeah. It's those days where you really love broadcasting more than the others, I think.
Yeah,
it's
absolutely.
Pretty sweet.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's like sometimes you'll just go in there and be like, hey guys, sorry, we're just gonna have like a really chill stream. A lot of crap happened this week. And it's amazing how people come together to support you and make you feel like you're doing a great job. You're doing so much better than you're giving yourself credit for. And then it's like, God, I love you guys. Thank you. Thank you. So it's very cool.
We are best friends.
We're best friends.
I do hear that question a lot, though, and I've heard 1,000 different answers to it, and I'm sure they're all really good and shit, but to give you some classic me realism, it's fucking hard, and you're competing against literally millions of other people that are trying to do it better than you, and it's cooperative a lot of the time on Twitch. You work with other broadcasters to promote yourself, to expose yourself, but it's competitive. You're trying to be better. You're trying to be bigger. Or you're not. I mean, this is obviously under the assumption that you are trying to be a partnered broadcaster. You're trying to do this for a living, et cetera, et cetera. There's a lot of people that don't, and they're great streams, and I watch hundreds of them, particularly in the creative section of Twitch, which is wicked, which is just people that are publicizing what they're doing, and it's great to watch and great to hang out with them. But if you have ambition and you want to take this into the career realm, be ready to fight for it.
Okay.
Absolutely. I mean, there are people that I know who have been streaming for 3-4+ years who have been trying to. What is this?
How you feeling right now?
What is this?
How you feeling? You feeling good?
I'm feeling great, Cody. Thanks for asking. Wow.
No wuckers, mate.
God.
There's
No.
a lot
My cute
going on
little
right
dude is
now.
becoming a shitlord. He's doing all this damage to me. All right. Let's do this first.
Oh yeah.
I guess
Well, you
I
guys
don't
did
know
the-
what I'm doing.
Were you guys in the H1Z1 tournament at TwitchCon last year?
No,
No,
but
I
one of
wasn't.
my team leader was Whitwicks.
Yeah.
And he was spectacularly bad. His PC crashed while he was in like the last 10 players or whatever, and then he just got killed and lost the tournament. So it turned into this massive big fucking thing. And Whitwicks is one of the most competitive people I know. He's a very popular speedrunner, and doesn't fuck around. So it was a big deal.
Oh my gosh, really?
Oh,
really?
Yeah! Oh, yeah!
What did I ever do to you? What did I ever do to you, Cody?
Guys, Frankie from Florida's up in chat.
And I
he
just
did
got
say
a
g'day, mate. So there you go.
G'day, mate.
Hey.
I just got a notification that Cody became a level 20 paladin because of that game. Well, technically it is 2 out of 3. Cody wins. I'm sorry, Elspeth.
No,
Sorry.
it's okay. I accept defeat gracefully. I'm totally unsubbed. Unsubbed, unfollowed.
You already unsubbed. Now feel the wrath. Am I clipping, by the way? I'm sorry if I'm.
No,
coming too
you sound as lovely as ever. Lovely as ever.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Oh gosh. Alrighty. Does anyone in chat have any questions? Oh, what? Okay. Heavenly the Derp asks, what kind of hobbies do you have outside of Twitch?
Play a lot of video games.
That's a big one. It's weird. Whenever I play a game off stream, I'm like, should I be broadcasting this? But that's like, no, this is for me. This is me. No, I do voice acting. I think when I'm not broadcasting, I'm usually doing VO or writing music. Like it's pretty much my week. Yeah, it's great though.
You got shit to do. I keep sort of wanting to get back into writing and sort of pick up where I left off, but with this new direction, I guess. But I just can't seem to motivate myself to do it. I do a lot of, watching anime and TV and, well, not TV, but TV shows. Not a lot.
Anymore. Like actual TV.
No, not actual TV, but, like I got to watch my Better Call Sauls and my Breaking Bads and my Game of Thrones and all that shit.
The standard watching.
Yeah. My favorites like Deadwood and Firefly and Boston Legal. Love all those.
Yeah. Oh, Boston Legal.
I just started Firefly.
Yeah, you started Firefly? Oh my God, you're in so much sadness.
I'm about to start it, actually.
I have bad news for both of you. It does not last long.
But it is beautiful. It's very much a better to have loved and lost than never to have loved at all scenario with Firefly. It's painful, but it's well worth that pain.
And I haven't looked it up,
so
but
good.
I've heard that if you look up where Joss Whedon wanted to go with the show, it makes you even sadder. Like,
oh yeah,
I've
Really?
heard that. Yeah,
it's tragic, but Angel had to happen, so whatever.
not that we're bitter. Not that we're bitter.
No, not at all. They are apparently making the 4th season of Deadwood, though, because that was axed in the same way that Firefly was after 3 seasons. And apparently there's a film or 4th season coming soon, finally, which is huge news. For those of you that love Deadwood as much as I do, cocksucker. Wicked show.
Does
So
anybody
good.
remember the moment in Family Guy where it was like the open, like when they first started Family Guy up again, like after it was canceled, and Peter's like, sorry guys, we've been canceled, we have to make room for, and then he lists all of these canceled shows. And then Lois is like, so there's no hope? And he's like, well, I guess if all those shows get canceled, maybe there's a chance. Because Fox had a history of giving things like half a season and then saying, nope, next thing in line, let's go.
Wow.
Oh,
Painful.
man.
Painful.
Heavenly wants to know what kind of anime you watch, Cody.
Oh, good question. I recently got back into anime after a pretty long dry spell. I just binged and bought a whole bunch of Blu-rays. I watched Attack on Titan finally, which is superb.
Yes. Yes.
Bit wanky at times. A lot of, reiterating the same fucking point over and over again. Or pointless
They really
character
want
development.
you to get that point.
They really do, right? They just hammer it in. All right, I get it. Yeah, it's very clever. Let's get back to the killing. But it was awesome. And I picked up the new Evangelion 1.11, 2.22, and the recently released 3.33, which is a remake of the originals, which is just absolutely fucking magnificent. The animation is probably the best I've ever seen. And Evangelion was my first back as a kid, so that was good. And Hellsing, which I fucking love. Hellsing
Really?
and Hellsing Ultimate, probably top 5, maybe top 3 favorite anime of all time. Just love Alucard and the Dracula holy, vibe, and then the whole Third Reich sort of thing in Hellsing Ultimate. I won't spoil anything, but it's fucking spectacular, and you should get it. That's pretty much it for the recent anime, anyway.
For the recent.
Yeah.
I know what you mean about the dry spell too. Like I just recently got back into it because I was like, I haven't seen a really good anime that's drawn me in a really long time. And I was just browsing Netflix. I was at MagFest. And they have in the hotel, which is called the Gaylord National, by the way. They have, all right. So they have a button on the remote that's just a Netflix button. So I was like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna watch some Netflix. And in the anime section, they have what's called Morbido, Guardian of the Spirit. I've never even heard of this anime. I've never heard of anybody talk about it, but it's so beautiful, and the story is just really well done. It's very understated. Like it's not traditional like anime. It's very low key, and I really enjoy it a lot. It came out in like 2007 too, and I was like, how the fuck have I never heard of this before? But it's so good. It's the story's really good. It's really well written, and you really kind of develop this attachment to the characters after a while. So. I was like, yeah, I found another anime that I can watch. I feel like I'm back in the groove. Yeah. That's good.
Alrighty, guys. I think we have time for 2 more questions, and then we'll let you get back to your lives and Cody to sleep. I'm sure you've been streaming all night. Yeah. So, this one's for Elspeth, actually. How long did it take to make the song called Crazy Puzzles?
Oh, that was a song I wrote for the Fairhurst. I don't know if he's here in chat, but it took me. I was up till like 5 a.m, and this was before I had a really like long day of streaming afterwards because I was like, I'm gonna fucking finish this before Valentine's Day, and it took me probably about 5 or 6 hours, I think. To actually like write the song on ukulele because I'm terrible at ukulele, so I had to do a bunch of takes. So I wrote it on ukulele, piano. And yeah, just a bunch of like just redoing things over and over. So yeah, about 5 or 6 hours, and then recording it on camera too.
Can you? I've heard you have a very lovely singing voice. Can you sing something for us?
Oh God. Like just from
anything. Just go for it. Just surprise us.
Anything.
Our bodies are ready, Elspeth.
'Cause I've got a peaceful, easy feeling, and I know you won't let me down, 'cause I'm already standing on the ground. And that's the Eagles peaceful, easy feeling.
That was beautiful.
That was
thanks. I was a little nervous. I'm really bad at singing on the spot. I'm just like,
dance, monkey, dance,
dance.
That was beautiful.
That was gorgeous.
That's lovely.
Chicken has a good point. Whenever someone's like, well, Elspeth, why don't you sing us a song? I'm like, sure, okay. And then I just totally like don't sing at all. I go into like this weird kind of, I don't even know what it is. It's not singing at all. But this was like during a 24-hour marathon, and I was super tired at the time. And someone was like, can you sing Journey? Can you sing Don't Stop Believin'? And I was like, I sure can. You just wait for it.
Well, if you're somebody that can actually sing, like you never like go all out, right?
Yeah,
like in a social situation, because
exactly.
because I used to sing, and I used to be in choir and stuff like that, and I don't think I have sung a song in a social situation without it sounding like "Don't stop believe it." You know, you got that funny singing voice.
Like, people ask you to sing a song, you're not just gonna be like, all right, fine, fucking Whitney Houston. You're not just gonna whip it out.
Yeah, exactly. Because that's like challenging somebody to a pickup basketball game, and you've played basketball before, and you just go like all out, like ankle breaking, like rim rocking, like that's just Because then everybody standing around is like, oh, this is uncomfortable.
That's pretty much what happens when I sing too.
I was going to say, Cody, I know chat really wants you to sing.
Never. Not happening. They're not getting it. Sorry. I just can't do it. I just freeze up. It's disgusting.
Throat closes over.
I'm not following Elspeth either, all right? Maybe if you'd asked me first, maybe, but nah. You
Well,
blew that fucking chance.
You have two options: either perform after Elspeth or perform before Elspeth, and have everybody go, "Wow, Elspeth is a lot better."
Yeah, I can deal with that.
No, Cody's probably got the most beautiful singing voice.
No,
I
he
know
doesn't.
it. I know it.
He doesn't. Some
For
buble.
TwitchCon, when we all do karaoke. Speaking of, all right, last question.
Christmas.
There you go. There you go. There you go, guys. That was your singing from Cody for the day.
Yeah. Enjoy it. It's the first and only singing me ever. That's a lie. It's a lie.
Alrighty, guys. Last question. What is your favorite moment or most embarrassing moment from a convention?
I almost fell down an escalator.
Almost?
I was yeah, almost. And it was so, because this was at TwitchCon, and I was very inebriated at the time. So I was almost at the top. And I can't remember who it was. I think it was my buddy McLoken, who is another streamer on Twitch. And I saw him at the bottom of the escalator. I was like, McLoken! So I'm like trying to like go back down the up escalator. And I almost just completely like pile drived right into a bunch of people who were riding the escalator like behind me. And I was just like, whoa! And the guy like who was behind me like kind of steadied me and was like, hey, you okay? I'm like, I'm all good. I'm just saying hi to my friend, bro. What's up with that?
Have you ever seen the Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff cartoon where the guy falls down the stairs and he's like, "I warned you about stairs, bro. I warned you."
No.
Nobody, no, just me. All right, cool. Well, I found it quite humorous. Anyway.
Mine would probably be this really wanky, weird, I don't know, Inception style autograph signing where I was standing in line to get a T-shirt signed by Man vs. Game. Now, I've hung out with Man and shit since then, so it was a little bit weird to be, in the line like, hey, man, could you sign my shirt? But that's me. And I man boy out hardcore. But for the first time ever, I had people in the line that wanted a signing from me as well. So I'm standing in a line to get an autograph from somebody and giving autographs through the line as well, which was both very flattering and warming, which was the whole TwitchCon experience really, and just really weird as well, like sort of autograph within an autograph sort of thing, pretty fourth wall. I don't know, it just felt weird. I guess that's why I loved it. Other than that, it was just a drunken haze as usual, so I can't remember much of it.
It
Fun,
seems like
though.
you remember a fair few details, though.
The really meaningful ones, the ones that involve Man versus Game.
It's like peeking through a keyhole. You can't see the whole room, but you know just enough to know what's going on.
Exactly.
All right, guys, I think we'll let you go. Thank you for coming and hanging out with us, and to everyone in chat for coming and hanging out with us.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you so much for having us. It was a blast. I got my ass kicked. I sang horribly. It was great.
I feel great. I've been kicking ass, feeling good.
All righty. Well, everyone, we'll be back next week with 2 new guests. We will announce those next week. I believe we already have them lined up.
It's Scarfino, isn't it? I don't know why, but I feel like it's Scarfino. Did I just ruin the surprise?
Can feel the beard.
Barring any conflicts of interest, hopefully. You guys will have to come hang out and chat and spam him.
Yeah, I'll be here for sure. This is great.
Yeah, most definitely. Can I do a mini trunks up for the people who are in here? Because then whenever someone like subscribes or whatever, I usually like to just kind of do like an elephant thing. And so I just wanted to give an elephant shout out to everyone who's from my community who's watching.
Absolutely.
So thanks a lot, guys.
I love
and everybody
that.
in EXP's community, I love you too. You guys are amazing. I hope I can. I'm gonna try my XXX beat here. Hang on. Hell, hopefully this will work for. Yeah. It works.
We love you too. Thanks for everything.
Alrighty, guys. Have a lovely rest of your day. Lovely sleep, Cody. And
Thank
we'll
you very much.
see you guys soon.
See you next time. Mwah.
Bye, guys. Bye.